Canelo Alvarez will be facing Jermall Charlo for the first of a 3-fight deal he's signed with PBC, and pros are already putting their predictions in. George Kambosos believes that Canelo has what it takes to come away with the win against Jermall. George stated, "I think Jermall Charlo is a great fighter, but the inactivity is too much, and I think inactivity is sometimes good for a fighter. Obviously, I've had a little bit more time since my last fight in October, but for his stance where he's at, that 2 years is going to be a big factor. Canelo has been fighting. Look, Canelo didn't look amazing against John Ryder, but again, Ryder is a tough guy too. So I think Canelo gets the job done against Charlo. Again, an exciting fight. It'll be interesting, but I think Canelo will get it done." Robert Diaz gave his thoughts on the upcoming fight, and he seems to think that this is Canelo's toughest fight yet. Diaz stated, "The Charlo fight is a great fight. It's been talked about for many years already. I can only assume if Canelo can beat Charlo, the next one would be against David Benavidez. And if he can beat Benavidez, if he can close a fight, maybe a rematch Demetrius Andrade. Charlo will have boxing, Charlo will have punch, Charlo will have movement. Benavidez will be the most exciting of all of them because it'll probably be a damn Mexican war, toe-to-toe, mano-a-mano, and fireworks. But Charlo could be the more difficult fight." Robert Garcia simply loves the fact that Charlo picked someone like Jermall.
What do you mean you didn't expect that?
You know what? I didn't expect that because Canelo, you know, that says a lot about Canelo because everybody has been saying, myself, I could include myself saying that, you know, that's one of the tough ones for Canelo. Especially, I don't know why, I just feel like Canelo's maybe looking towards the end of his career. You know, he's not old, he's 32, but he's been pro since he was 15, so he's had so many diets, so many sparring matches, training camps, fights, you know. So it's not easy to be able to stay like that for so long. But picking Charlo, you know, that says a lot about him, and I got to respect him for doing that. It's a tough fight, man. I think it's a tough fight, but if he's willing to do it, that says a lot about him, man.
David Benavidez has been thought to be the next to fight Canelo after Jermall, but he really thinks that Jermall might have a fighting chance to beat Canelo. David stated, "I give Charlo a good chance. Charlo's been a very talented fighter, very talented. And especially when you get opportunities like this, it's probably what you need, that spark to wake you back up and work hard. But it's a good fight. I'll still watch it. I think so. Canelo wins that fight. It's just him being more active. 2 years is a long time. He's gonna come back, ring rust. He's not taking no tune-up fight. But he knows himself. He knows his body, so I can't speak about how Charlo feels. It's gonna be a good fight. Charlo has a really good chance. But the only thing I'm saying, it's like the ring rust. He's never fought at 168, and he's going up against the best fighter. It's going to be a good fight anyways. He still has a good chance of winning." When it comes to experience, Austin Trout has faced both of the fighters, and he believes that Jermall might come through too. Trout stated, "I'm pulling for Charlo. I think Charlo had everything it takes to beat Canelo, but we ain't seen him in 2 years. That's the only reason I'm questioning it. If this was 2 years ago, I'm picking Charlo. The only question is his inactivity. Canelo hasn't been looking great. He's not the same as he was before. But he's been active, he's been training, and he's been busy. I'm not saying Charlo hasn't been training, but he ain't been fighting. It's going to be in Charlo's hometown, which will probably give him a bit more ambition to win. The only thing I'm looking at, which is not good for Charlo, is his inactivity." Mike Tyson has been wanting Jermall to call Canelo out by name, but Jermall was originally pretty hesitant to do so.
We the Charlo twins, we known for calling everybody out.
Right.
We called Canelo out for 5-6 years already.
Then fight the next best guy, the Mexican monster.
Who?
Benavidez.
He ain't no Mexican monster.
Oh,
We got
everybody's
nothing to offer.
scared of him. Nobody's fighting
scared
him.
of no, we box. We're not scared of no human on earth.
Please call these
I'm not
people out.
scared.
Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's
please.
up? It's the Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name the names,
They know who they
please.
is,
The
bro.
names need to be
But they know
named.
who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican
Monster,
definitely not getting that much
Benavidez,
respect.
Mello, all of
That
them.
Come on,
we won't
all of
Benavidez.
them. He won't
Shit,
smoke.
it's
He
the
won't
real one of
smoke.
the homies. Shit, we can get in there and tangle.
Call them some names. Call them some
Who
bitches
else?
and stuff. Say something else. Call them that.
Man,
Say something
I
like
don't
that.
gotta disrespect them. Let them know I
No,
want to
that-
fight Mike. Mike, it ain't like that. It ain't like that no more.
Okay, I'm sorry. Stop for
Sean Porter thinks that Jermall should watch out for Canelo, though, and he sent him a warning. Sean stated, Jermall is in a position where he needs to get one, if not two more fights before he gets in the ring with Canelo. He has all the experience he needs, but he has not worked in some time now. That's a hard fight for him to take on with him being on a layoff for so long. You gotta make noise so people see you and hear you so the fight happens, but what I hope they're not trying to do is talk this fight up, then Canelo says, come on, I'll take you on next. That would work against Charlo. Mikey Garcia believes that Canelo has what it takes to come out on top though.
I'm picking Canelo. I think it's a very good matchup because I've seen Charlo. Obviously, we've all seen him, and he's a very, very well-rounded fighter, and he's a very good fighter. But the inactivity and him moving up in weight class might hurt him. And even though Canelo didn't look the greatest in his last performance, it was still enough to win. But I think Canelo at 168. I don't see anybody right now still giving him that kind of trouble, especially not someone moving up in weight class.
Eddie Hearn is the one who first confirmed the rumors of a potential fight between Jermall and Canelo, but he doesn't see Jermall being too competitive in the fight. He also thinks that people should stop being so critical of both fighters. Eddie stated, the way I look at it is like this. Canelo is always going to get criticism. I think he's earned the right to fight whoever he wants. Now it's up to you if you want to watch it. I don't think you can really criticize a Charlo fight. I don't think you can criticize a Badou Jack fight. I don't think you can criticize a Bivol fight or a Benavidez fight. They're all elite fighters, but you can have your opinion on it. You can say that Charlo has been out for 2 years. That's actually the easiest of them. Oh, Badou Jack's never really beaten anyone of major note, and blah blah. But that's just opinion. At first, Canelo was supposedly going to be fighting Badou Jack, but Badou opened up about why that fight never happened. He tweeted, I won't be fighting Canelo next. They said the weight difference is too much. They wanted to drain the old man and fight me 20 pounds under the cruiserweight limit for the title, plus a rehydration clause. Canelo, let's give the fans what they want to see and fight David Benavidez. In light of this new fight with Jermall, Canelo has also been called out for ducking a potential fight against Benavidez too. Floyd Mayweather stated, we keep on saying we want to see Canelo versus Benavidez. Canelo's a hell of a fighter, but in my personal opinion, he's ducking Benavidez. This is my personal opinion and I'm allowed to speak my mind. That's just what it is. We want to see Benavidez. Let's make it happen. Errol Spence Jr. doesn't think Canelo will have a problem fighting anyone, and he believes that he's still the face of boxing. Errol stated, Canelo is number one for me. For me, it's all about how much you make. He's a cash cow. He can fight Johnny from Walmart and make $30 to $40 million like it's nothing. Jermall Charlo doesn't believe Canelo has earned that spot though, and he believes Gervonta Davis is this generation's GOAT. Jermall stated, America's got the best fighters in the world in the last few years. Our GOAT was Muhammad Ali. Our current GOAT is Floyd Mayweather. How do you beat them? Our era's different. I think truly right now though, the face of boxing gotta be probably Gervonta Davis to me. Right now, if you think about who really conquered the new world, selling out every fight, he performing well. Everybody wants to stay focused on the negativity, but he's grinding his ass off. That doesn't mean that Jermall isn't taking this fight with Canelo seriously, and he's been seen training in his camp. Canelo is also taking this fight very seriously, and he's been seen training with heavyweights.
Come on, baby. And this is Cardinal right here. Come on, fellas. Come on. Okay, you hit pretty good. Come on.
As for one of Canelo's next fights, Edgar Berlanga believes that he could be one of the next fighters. Edgar stated, I got one of the best managers in the game right now. We are definitely going to work something out. For sure, I'm going to be one of those three. It could happen. We could still make that fight happen. Eddie just has to sit down and go over to PBC and we get a fight. 3, one of those are Canelo. Either fight one fight and Canelo or 2 fights and then Canelo. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.